Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very, very special event here, both on youtube.com/Seannosaurus Rex and twitch.tv/Seannosaurus Rex. However you watched, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Today, we have something that I've been thinking about doing separately, but in maybe a slightly different format. But today is a big day. We are celebrating the 20th anniversary of the greatest movie of all time, Napoleon Dynamite. This is a watch-along second screen experience. I'm going to probably talk a little bit through it. I have this timer over here. When I hit play, when the movie starts, the timer will start. You sync it up, watch along with me, and enjoy it together. But first, I'm going to briefly talk about the film that I love so very much. I was 14 years old when this movie came out. It came out June 11th, 2004, which was, I want to say, like the last day of school in 2004. It was right in that area. Could have been a week later, but it doesn't really matter. The point is, this movie kind of kicked off my summer, and I was just immediately in love with the movie. It's an interesting time frame because 2004 is where you kind of start expanding what I was listening to or what I was watching and all that sort of stuff. And another movie that probably should get a lot of credit for that is Shaun of the Dead as well. I remember my dad came in and was like, "Hey, we got to go see this movie. You're going to love it." And I did. And I love, Shaun of the Dead. I love that movie a lot. And they'll be doing a 20th anniversary re-release in the Dolby sometime soon. But Napoleon Dynamite was the one that really pushed me in a different direction to go hey, I can look harder for movies and find stuff that's more interesting or better, which is a little ironic because this movie ended up becoming a huge phenomenon. It was made for $400,000. It grossed $47 million at the box office. It was everywhere, and I had so much of it. We had trading cards. I had the soundtrack. I had a talking bobblehead. If it was Napoleon Dynamite, chances are I wanted it or had it. I had a vote for Pedro shirt, which is one of the rare shirts I wear with text on the back. I just don't wear shirts with text on the back. But yeah, Napoleon Dynamite really changed a lot of what I look for. I mean, you can even look at Weekend Review and a lot of the movies and shows and stuff or movies specifically, that I would watch, and you would go man, it's because of this movie. I'm watching Booksmart or Widows or Waves and falling down those rabbit holes of watching this indie movie that has trailers for other indie movies that pushes you down a rabbit hole that introduces you to directors, writers, actors, whomever that you start to follow, and you're like, oh man, it's a Simon Pegg thing, it's Nick Frost, it's Viola Davis, it's all these people. If you would talk to me about in 2003, I'd be like, man, I really like Big Fat Liar and Clock Stoppers and what's the other one I had? Big Fat Liar, Agent Cody Banks. Oh man, those are the movies that I really enjoy. If you fast forward even a year or two, it's Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, Napoleon Dynamite, Shaun of the Dead. It's a hugely influential movie. It hit at the right time. And I think one of the things that I probably don't talk about a lot with this movie is I was in early. I was one of the early people in it. So before it got super big and popular, I was I was already there. I already saw it. I was there first, which is a huge thing for me, especially at 14, where you're I don't like things that are popular. I only want to cool stuff. And it got worse. It got way worse as I got further into high school and stuff. But yeah, Napoleon Dynamite means a ton to me. I think it's a tremendous movie that is very funny and is just very much a movie that I go this is Sean humor to a T. And I love it. I love it very much. A little heartbreaking that it's 20 years old, because boy, it doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but here we are. So yeah, let's watch the movie together. This is a second screen experience. It is streaming on Hulu, if you want to watch it on that platform. It's a movie that actually, I think only until the last year or two, hadn't been on streaming, which is kind of interesting. So queue it up on Hulu if you're like me and you have 6 to 7 copies of the movie laying around. You could pull out one of those. Again, sync up the timer, watch it with me, enjoy it. Obviously, I can't broadcast it on Twitch, and I certainly can't post it on YouTube because that is a huge copyright problem. But if you would like to join in and enjoy the movie with me, that would be much appreciated. Here's I make a little boomerang. Oh, I'm making a video. I'm talking. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Discard that. Boomerang. There we go. Then we wave here. Oh. Do you just have to hit it? Oh my gosh. Discard. This is not going well. It is the GOAT starts now. All right. Oh, you can see my multiple open Mountain Dew Baja Blasts. Add to my stories. I put this movie in and I just immediately started smiling because I adore this. I love this movie so much. Okay, let's get it started. I gotta time this up. Actually, here, what I'll do is I'll play the movie and I'll make sure that it starts. Yeah, because there's that dumb little thing, isn't there? 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment. It's a Blu-ray disc. Yeah, I'm aware. Play? Nope. FBI anti-piracy warning. Okay, for those of you keeping track at home. Anti-piracy warning. Play. Now. Oh my god. The menu is so quiet and the movie is so loud. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Bam, 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 bam. Remember Fox Searchlight? Now it's just Searchlight Pictures. Pictures? This is kind of a weird movie. I talk about it a lot, obviously, because I love it. This is a movie I would love to see on 4K. Comedies don't necessarily need to be on 4K, but there would have been a great opportunity for a 20th anniversary for this movie. They did one for the 10-year anniversary, but I don't know who owns it. It is Fox Searchlight, which is now under Disney, Paramount, and weirdly enough, and I always forget this, MTV Films, which kind of makes sense as to why it ended up being so popular, or potentially why it ended up being so popular. The tater tots. I haven't watched this movie in years. I don't actually remember the last time I watched this movie. I do keep looking over to check the audio because I'm usually in this setup for actually recording. This is one of the few songs that is not actually on the soundtrack. Obviously, I owned it. Duh. That's weird. I've never noticed that. His ID is for 2004, 2005, but this movie came out in the summer of 2004. Bum, 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 bum. I did double check. I was like, am I wrong about this? Could you imagine? I've been telling people for 20 years. In 2004. I'm not a big fan of credit sequences, but I do enjoy this credit sequence. They did a cool 20th anniversary tater tot food truck down at Sundance this year, where it originally debuted and then it released in June. They had some of the cast down there. I believe it was John Grice, Efren Ramirez, and John Heder, who was supposed to be at Lilac City Comic Con multiple times, but wasn't. It was heartbreaking. It was genuinely heartbreaking. I wanted to beat him so bad. We sit side by side in every class. Originally based on the original short film called Pay Luca, which is weirdly enough shot in black and white. This is the greatest movie ever made. It's the greatest movie ever made. I love the score of this movie so much. Oh, it's such a weird title treatment. Placed explosive detonators at the bottom of Lake Loch Ness to blow Nessie out of the water. Sir Court Godfrey. Godfrey of the Nessie Alliance. The lake and its local residents. The peaceful existence of our underwater ally. That's his current event. This movie brings me so much joy. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. What would you do in a situation like that? I think the guy who plays Don is one of the actors that my mom qualifies as can't act himself out of a wet paper bag. It's like him and Lee something. Lee Majors, I think, is the other one. The cheese block is so big. What do you think? The way he looks at those nachos. Can you bring me my chapstick? Those are real bad. Sticks in her drawer. You gotta use hers, you sicko. See ya. Shocks. Pegs. Lucky. I love. There's like a weird thing in his hair, but that zoom in is so like 1970s. And also, you could see. You can see them. They removed the middle brick. Like a kite tied to a skate. I can't believe Mac's mom is in this movie. My life. Yep. Listen. So I got Lyle coming over tomorrow to fix it. I don't know. Well, you get yourself a dang quesadilla. Quesadilla. Stay at home with all the friggin' chips, Kip. Trying to get me. I'll get it. Fun fact about this, the interior and exterior of the house are two different locations. Self-defense system. Of a puma. The reflexes of a puma. Oh my god. Free trial lesson. I don't know how they got that edit, but like the back and forth on the point is so good. I should take a road trip just to Rex Kwando. It doesn't seem like she's talking that loud. Your mom goes to college. Left all your crap on my porch. Eat food. Bow to your sensei. One chance, people. My arm. Arm. My other arm. Break the wrist, walk away. Break the wrist, walk away. I didn't realize how much he got hit in this very small segment. We use the buddy system. No more flying solo. Back at all times. God, where I am today. Because I just like you being here. Face one more of these bad boys. $300. The Happy Hands Club. Man, those desks, huh? Those were like the kind of desks that I had. I wonder if I would be a better actor than he is. I think this movie kind of makes sense as to why I really like Booksmart. It's just like perfect scene after perfect scene. Not like a whole lot of plot, but just terrific interactions across the board. The sister of Hilary Duff, Haley Duff, who unfortunately lost her dog while they were filming this. Yeah, there is an editing error there with the number of tater tots. There's, so, there's a pocket full of tater tots. I got a pocket full of tater tots. You're fat. This is basically me now. I'm not throwing footballs, but I am just talking to a camera in hopes that someone will watch it. This movie inspired me a lot, including my lack of romanticness. Such a squishy sound. Broke her coccyx. Nice, cute. That's me every time. Every time I promote a taste test on my Instagram, it's basically me just being like, "You want to see my video?" It's pretty cool, I guess. Take state. It's the worst video ever made. Big J's. Ah, dumped her. Why no movie? Because it is not allowed to stream it on the internet. It's a watch along. God, all of this happened so quickly. Why would Kip want to time travel? Go down here. We don't have any money. The phone cord being so long is hilarious to me. Three, 4 hours. Yeah. They're paying per minute that he's on the internet. Time code is now sunk correctly. Okay, bye. We got some money in Adams Park. Ah. You know, every time I watch the movie, I hope that that last pin falls over for him. Europe, Kip. Might be one of my most commonly quoted lines, might actually just be Europe, Kip. whole piece of paper. No. Skills, bow hunting skills, computer hacking skills. Girls only want boyfriends with great skills. Man, I didn't read that line cleanly. I just want you to know I don't even have subtitles on, okay? I'm not cheating. It's just from memory. What I learned in high school? Basically this movie. She looks so disappointed in him too. How we sound. It wasn't supposed to break. You can see crew members in the window. A little. Your Uncle Rico's making 120 bucks. 5 seconds. Decode a piece of crap. We don't mind to pay you change. You already are. Beautiful trinket it'll be. 3 hours. Goodbye. Who's that? The one I'm taking to the dance? Bum, 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 ba-dum. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, 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 ba-dum. So that suit is full wool, and it's like 102 degrees out when they're filming this scene. Also, this is any wedding attire I ever. It's ready. We're ready for wedding season here, so that's what I'll be wearing. It'll be that or a Mountain Dew suit, one of the two. You taking my client's daughter? There's an there's an editing error there. When he looks at his watch, it's Thursday the 17th, and then it's Monday the 21st. The second time he looks at his watch. God, that paint job is awesome. A driveway. Man, those folding chairs. I like the people sitting there just with their arms crossed. For some reason, people always thought that that was chewing tobacco, but I think it's Big League Chew. It is like it's bubblegum specifically, but or it's bubblegum, but I think they say Big League Chew. I think the thing is like in the Sandlot, it's a similar kind of packaging. And I think a lot of people my age like grow up and like, oh man, that's what it is. That dress is based off a real dress that Jared Hess's like wife wore. I love the star getting in his hair. I had that problem too, being that tall. I'd vote for you. Vote for Pedro. The three things: sweet bike, hooking up with chicks, has a mustache. I forgot what they were. Secret Service captain. For going back in time. Oh my god. I forgot to put in the crystals. You don't even know. I think that line's 80 yard. It looks like his mouth is moving. It doesn't matter. This movie's perfect. It's perfect, everyone. Desired year 1982. Forgot to put in the crystals. That little evil smirk out of him. Acting. It's a great punchline to a joke, and it's the one time we actually see him try to, like, be on the same page. It's 24 pack. It's like 3 things of toilet paper and a plunger. Onion milk. There's a future taste test. Onion milk. A good dairy cow should have like 4. With me, it'll be summer all year long. Vote for summer. There's something about Dawn that reminds me of. This is an inside baseball reference for people. Even for me, this is an inside baseball reference. Which reminds me of Cody from Pink Gorilla Games. He streams on twitch.tv/DSKoopa. I want to contact the authorities if I don't get a refund in full. Have you started up on the new product? Well, do you know it backwards and front? Ba-dum-bum-bum. The A-Team theme. I always skip this song when I would listen to the soundtrack, which was often. There's two very 70s zooms. During the bike shot and that pole. That was a weird hand gesture, but that like zoom out and up. Stings. Scenic Idaho. Oh man, I always forget how nice the bus is. I'm a big fan of buses. Uh-oh. What is happening? Are we okay? OBS? OBS, are you alright? Oh, is it because I have... Hold on. Uh-oh. Why would you? Oh, never mind. I think I might have hiccuped a little bit. We don't have to last much longer. Computer. Okay. Such a Homer Simpson scream. Crap with my man Napoleon. Thinks I'm a freaking idiot because of you. Not for me, you boat agate. $50. Dequan's dance boogie. Me and the entire gem state. I almost bought a VCR that looked like that one time at a thrift store. I think my grandma talked me out of it. She's like, you don't need that. But they had one in Napoleon Dynamite. It's been a very long time since I've watched this movie, and I don't think I've ever watched it with like in like very nice sound. But it seems like there's a lot of like little flies. I know that's the in the commentary they talk about how like they were a constant problem, but it's like they're buzzing right by the microphone, the boom mic. I'm waiting for Kip. Why are you so sweaty? I love that little finger. Some dance moves. My chores are done. The babe out there. Peace out. I don't know what viewing it was, but there's like really bad like slobber from his mouth to the Gatorade thing, and I see it every time. It's like a car crash. I can't look away, but soft around the edges. It's a little surprising this movie got a PG rating. Like it definitely, obviously, it stands out way more as a 34-year-old than it does a 14-year-old. Like you know that like something's off, but maybe you're not 100% sure as to like exactly why. Dance, dance. I've got your bogey yogi. I've got your dance, dance. I've got your bogey yogi. Dance, dance. Uh, Crew members in the reflection of the phone. Also, that is the most random phone booth. Maybe, honestly, maybe of all time. To go home. So you're ruining all our lives and eating all our steak. His town is all about wood paneling. Idiots. That was on the back of the shirt that I would wear. It might be a small miracle that there is not a school photo of me in a Vote for Pedro shirt. That is like absolutely a thing that I would have worn on like a school picture day. That's me when I hit into a double play in MLB The Show. What do you think you're doing? That is the kind of camera I want for vlogging. Actually, if I could have that as my webcam for streams, that'd be great. I guess you could throw in the PG rating because it's clear that he gets punished for his actions. Do you think that she would have that kind of authority? 2 new pop dispensers? Not me. Skid. Bow, 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 bow. It's always so wild to me that they got the rights to this song. Ooh. 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 Yeah. Fashions. I hate that shot. I hate that shot. It is so creepy. I don't know if it's supposed to be or not. Come on, I might be a better actor than he is. I might be. I say that a lot. Europe, Kip, and listen to your heart is something that I say. Actually, usually I say follow your heart, so I must have the line wrong. Listen to your heart. That's what I do. I don't know. Great FFA schedule. So this dance sequence coming up was like one of the final things they shot. They were down to their final couple reels of film. The moon boots are falling apart. Um, but in addition to that, he's not actually performing in front of anyone. There are a couple of key cuts throughout this sequence that like make you feel like there is someone there, or like he is, in front of a crowd. Because I wouldn't have thought any different unless I watched the commentary. Jamiroquai. You. Oh, I was early. Dang it. Wait for it. Here we go. You know this boogie is for real. And then threw my caution to the wind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, this sequence has some very 70s zooms as well. There it is. I don't know what to do. That's a very 70s cut. That's a really good look at the shoes and how they're falling apart. I can't feel it in my hands tonight. Oof, that's a. I love the abrupt cut. There's also way more air humping in that than I remember. This is like, this is high school. His face. So for some reason, this specific piece of music isn't on the soundtrack, and it sucks because I love it. There's an alternate take that's on the soundtrack. This is also a weird soundtrack that has a lot of sound bites on it from the movie. I think that's Kip's wife, Aaron Rule. I think it's his name. The underwear on the clothesline. Don't look to a stranger. I had never seen, so there's that little thing that's on the right hand side of the screen that's orange with a yellow pole. I'd never seen one of those until I moved to Idaho. I was like, what the heck is this? We never had those in school. We had never had the merry-go-round things that are just ridiculously dangerous. Come on, get it. Get up there. Make a stop. There was when I was in like 5th grade, there was a big tetherball was like kind of big in our as far as like our class was concerned, and there was contention about one of the rules because you see Napoleon there like smacking it and like trying to punch it back. There was a person who would always grab the rope, and it would lead to problems because they'd grab it really high up on the rope and it'd spin around to the end of it, but it was like, well, no, because I have the rope, and I think they had to take it away one time because it was like, well, no one can come to a consensus on this rule. Always makes me think of that. This has one of the longer casts in movie history because they gave credit to everybody at the school, which is pretty cool. Plan them to be. That might be different now, but. Bum, ba, bum, bum. Boom ba dum bum, boom ba da ba da ba dum bum. Casting Salt Lake City. Title design by Pablo Ferro. Great job. Great job. His titles are great. That movie, that breezed by. Shot entirely on location in the beautiful state of Idaho. To walk the world and make you fall for me, I promise you. Promise you. Oh, When in Rome. Interesting. Penguin Cafe Orchestra. Is that the version? Is that the thing I need to look up? I will. It should have the bonus post-credits scene. Yeah, 2004. I literally don't think I've ever noticed that the ID is for 2004, 2005. Does it have it? Ah, there we go. 2 months later. Why is it so quiet? Just a multi-talented man here. Shot a cow. Runs a chicken coop. Tina's there. Pedro. Where's Napoleon? They don't give her a middle name. You know I do. Wonder where they filmed this specific scene. That's where I should have my wedding. This is the exact spot where Kipling, Ronald Dynamite, and LaFonda Lucas got married. Why do you love me? Why do you need me? Always and forever. But you make me salivate. Yes, I love technology, but not as much as you see. But I still love technology, always and forever. Always moving like a flock of doves. To heaven above. Always and forever. Always and forever. God. It looks so bad. I do love her as Mac's mom on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Ba-da-da-da-da. Okay. And that does it. That is Napoleon Dynamite, the greatest movie ever made. It's my personal favorite movie ever. I love it. I love it so much. It's a weird movie because, well, it's a weird franchise because they did a comic series years and years later, like 2019, I want to say, because I had to order like issue 4 especially because I was trying to get all the covers for it. And then everything shut down for the pandemic, and it sat there for months, and they were like nice enough to not sell it because they were like, no one else is gonna want this. So I do have all the issues of the comic. They had a cartoon series years later that was not very good. Maybe that'd be a fun watch along as well. It's 6 episodes. I don't know if it's available streaming wise. I think you can buy it on DVD. There's a solid chance I own it on DVD somewhere. And then there is a video game, a mini game collection that's not great. But it was weird because it took a long time for all of this stuff to show up. The comic series makes a little more sense. They have been doing sequel stuff like way down the line. But like a video game and a cartoon series should have been 2005, late 2004, early 2005, somewhere in there. But they didn't come out until I think the game was 2007, and the TV series was probably even later than that. I mean, it was like 2010, 2011. One season. It's not very good because it's not Napoleon Dynamite humor. It's them trying to morph it into like an actual, not like an actual, you know what I mean? It's not that it is what am I trying to say? They try to make it a Fox animated comedy like Family Guy, Simpsons, American Dad, like that vibe and style. But that doesn't work because that's not what this humor is or why the humor works. But they did get all the cast back, so maybe I was thinking about that. I could watch that. I just don't know if I'd be able to like stream it. I don't think anyone would care. I don't think a lot of people even know that show exists. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Hey, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I had a good time making it. I loved watching it. It's something I've been kind of thinking about doing is like just kind of watching movies that I enjoy and talking over them. Second screen experience sort of thing. I know Bruce Green does it. He does it in a different style though. But I thought this would be a fun thing to do for the 20th anniversary. So happy 20 years to Napoleon Dynamite. One of my favorite movie ever for the longest time. But hopefully you enjoyed it. And hopefully you had a good time watching this video, and hopefully you enjoyed the movie. And yeah, there you go. Thank you for watching. I don't know how to end this. I love it so much. I popped in the Blu-ray. I heard that music. I saw the screens or the images on the screen, and it just made me smile. So there you go. If you'd like to see me smile more, or perhaps even yell at things, you can subscribe right here where the timer was. Helps out the channel. You can ring the bell down below if you'd like to be notified when I post new videos. You can watch something else, maybe me drunkenly playing Napoleon Dynamite, that game, because I did 2 of them. Not a smart idea, but it's there. That's a video. You'd also watch me play baseball up there if you would like. Thank you again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we will catch you another day in a different video. Good night. Happy Dynamite. You're freaking sweet.